I guess I'm inclined to think that that a version of Christian belief according to which the world is only 4,000, no, say 6,000, or maybe even 10,000 years old, I guess I do think that would be extremely problematic, and that we've got some really good reason to think that that's not the way it is. But that's not part of Christian belief as such. You won't find that in any creeds. There are some Christians who believe it, but I would say it's not part of Christian belief just as such. And I would go on to say that when you look at the Bible, there are very many different kinds of discourse that it contains. There is praise, and there is history, and there are, say, Jesus' parables he tells in order to make a certain kind of point. Well, if you look at the first couple of chapters of Genesis, they look like a sort of poetic parable, you might say. They don't have the same feel as what you find when you get a little further along, say, where there is an account of what Abraham did. He went here and then he went there, and he had sons, Isaac and Jacob and the like of that. He got married. The first couple of chapters don't have that kind of feel. They have much more a kind of poetic, much more of a kind of parable-like, parabolic, whatever the right word is there, feel to them. So I would say what one has to do there is to try to decide just how much of those chapters is supposed to be God intends for us to take literally. And I don't think the answer to that is just obvious. I guess I'm inclined to think that it's important to think there was an original human pair, Adam and Eve, who fell into sin, because the New Testament makes reference, Paul makes reference in various places to Adam and Eve. But as for the rest, some of the other elements of the story, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the snake and so on, maybe these things aren't intended to be taken literally.